Hey, good afternoon, everybody. And it is Timeout Tuesday. It's episode 138. 138 weeks that I've been coming to you live. Many of you have seen many of those episodes, and I greatly appreciate that. Anytime you're watching and you feel like just kind of shooting a like or a thing across the screen or a comment letting me know what you're thinking about the videos, that would be awesome. I would greatly appreciate that. Um, it's always nice to see the audience. And if you disagree with anything I say, that's fine. Comment below. That's totally cool. Um, so I've actually been looking forward to sharing the story with you that I'm going to tell you since Sunday when I actually heard it for the second time. The first time I heard the story was sort of secondhand. One of our students' fathers works with one of our instructors, so I had heard the story first from the instructor secondhand. And then, just by sheer coincidence, this past Sunday, when we had our very first in-person class outdoors at the dojo for our advanced instructors, advanced students, he happened to have just driven by. We were outside in the parking lot, practicing social distancing and being real safe. But he passed by and stopped by, and we chatted for a couple of minutes. And he actually conveyed the exact same story to me that I just heard. So it reminded me that I wanted to convey it to you guys for Time Out Tuesday. So we have a student that started with us when he was a little dragon, which puts him at about 4 or 5 years old. And he worked through all of our belts, all of our programs, all the way up until he was in our teens and adults program, where he wound up graduating from high school and at that time, earning his second degree black belt before going away to college. And so, right there, I could stop the story right there and tell you just how proud I am of that, because it actually happens on a fairly regular basis. Almost every year, um, we're sad to see some of our longest term students move on towards college. It's always great when they come back and see us again. But it's certainly bittersweet. We're so happy that they're moving on to the next stage of their life. But we've known these kids sometimes for 10, 12, 13 years. And so we're sad to see them go. But we love hearing the stories about what came next for them. And this story in particular was just so excellent because the story came about after only 2 weeks of being at school. So this young man elected to go to a school in Texas, and a big school in Texas, and he joined ROTC, and as part of his ROTC, he's also in the marching band. Those two things go hand in hand at that school. You can't be in marching band unless you're in ROTC. And so he went up to school and began his ROTC training that, includes, a lot of stuff, outside in the blazing Texas sun, wearing a variety of different uniforms, ranging from, military to marching band uniforms. And in order to prepare for the marching band component of his ROTC, you can only imagine the amount of hours that have to go into the training to coordinate. These are just enormous bands. I don't even know how many, but there's got to be north of 100 students, 100 in these bands. And to get them to all march in coordinated effort around the field and to turn, in synchronization with one another. And it obviously takes a lot of practice. It looks very easy when you're watching it from the TV screen, but certainly the amount of effort that has to go in up front is just enormous. And after a couple of days or about a week or so of doing it, he spoke to his parents and was letting them know how school was going. And he said that it's funny because a lot of the other students are having a hard time with the choreography, the order of the moves, how far to step, the direction of the step. Every song has a different pattern. there's the physical element of the ROTC training, plus the physical element of marching around on a football field in the Texas sun in uniform. And he said, the funny thing about it is that others are having a lot of hard time with the physical element of the exercise, the mental exercises related to remembering the coordinated movements. And he said, it's funny, Dad, because it's just coming so easy to me, because compared to the training that I did, working my way up to black belt, this is really nothing. And I guess where that brings great pride to me and to the other instructors at the school is that we talk all the time about the ancillary benefits of martial arts, how you're going to gain confidence and focus, and academically your children will probably perform better. But we also talk about the fact that if karate gets in your blood and it becomes part of your life, it's going to have a positive effect on everything that you do. And you'll keep finding ways that it's benefiting you in all kinds of things that you do, whether it's just moving or lifting or using a tool or trying a new sport or encountering a stressful situation. There are just so many ways that karate kind of rears its head and helps you through whatever you're working on. But this was a real world example of a student, and I was really thrilled that not only was it helping him and getting him through it, but he'll probably wind up being a role model to others. He'll probably be helping others get through the difficult times. And I was really happy that his parents, got a reinforcement that the training that he did for so many years is really just continuing to pay off. Their investment pays off in real time for them. So I wanted to share that with everybody. I think it's important for people that are putting their kids in our school in particular, that they realize that there's the short-term and the long-term benefits, and both of them can be very important. I've seen it in both of my own kids, and I can't even tell you how many countless other people have reported it to me. And I hope all of you find this out for yourselves firsthand. And I'm holding these because I just wanted to make mention that these awesome sticks that we mentioned online in our members community group the other day came in. Many of you placed orders for them, so they're going to be delivered to your homes today, probably in the later part of the day around dinner time. But I just wanted to share with you that they came in much better than I even thought they were going to come in. They're really nicely weighted, so they're not very light. The kids are going to be able to do a lot of the things that we're doing in class with them. They're perfect for all the single stick, double sticks, and even some of the other stick drills. And they're particularly going to be great for indoors, so that when they drop, you're not going to hear big loud clanking anymore. And when they dunk themselves on the head a little bit, it won't hurt them as much. So I just wanted to let you know that these are in. They're just excellent. They're a game changer for your kids at home, and I'm hoping that you'll enjoy. Your kids will enjoy using them starting this evening. I will see everybody at the dojo later today on Zoom. Also, I wanted to point out, just keep in mind and pay attention to Facebook posts for two reasons. One reason is that this coming weekend's Labor Day weekend, so we are closed Saturday, Sunday, and Monday like we are every year. And keep an eye out on Facebook, because our first outdoor class event was a success. We did really well. We were able to keep everybody safe. So we're talking about now how to do the next one. I would like to try to do as many of these as I possibly can while the weather permits. And I look forward to doing that. So keep an eye out on the members community and Facebook pages, because that's where we're going to be announcing that a class is going to be held there in lieu of a Zoom class. Okay. In any case, I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Spend it outdoors if you can. Hey, for those of you that are starting school, whether you are teachers or any other workers in the school environment, I wish you all an excellent school year. For students especially out there, be safe, be smart, keep your masks on, do what you're supposed to do. The key to staying in school and the key to making things better is to follow the rules. Just follow the rules right now, and then things are going to get progressively better. We see it in certain colleges that are doing really well, and then we see it in certain colleges that are not doing very well. And it's really a simple thing right now. Maintain the social distance, wear the masks, follow the rules, social distancing. Let's get over this hump. We can do this. You got this. Peace, everybody. I'll see you soon.